contacted disaster preparedness and had the on-call officer come with us, and we went out into the forest with the security police. The whole time I was using my small microcassette recorder and recording. Now I turned it off and on because I only had 20-25 minutes worth of tape. It was eerie, quiet, and at one point all the farmers' animals, the pigs, the cows, and chickens and everything, were all acting up, making an awful lot of noise as though they were being disturbed or frightened. As we were making notes and looking at things there, the lieutenant suddenly looked out and saw something in the sky, not in front of us. As we watched it, it appeared like an eye. It was oval, and it blinked. It had a black center. Something like a burning molten metal was dripping off the object. We watched it probably for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Suddenly the object very silently exploded and broke into small white objects, and they immediately disappeared. The object to the south came toward us at a very high speed, stopped, and was sending down beams that I would say now, I didn't know at the time, something like a laser beam, a continuous beam that did not get larger as it radiated forth. One of the beams landed almost immediately at our feet, caused us great concern. We didn't know whether it was trying to warn us, whether it was shooting something at us, or trying to signal or communicate with us. It stayed on for, I can't say, maybe 5-10 seconds, and just as abruptly as it came, it disappeared.
Do we consider Larry Warren part of that group?
I certainly do. I am firmly convinced that he was meddled with. By that I mean sodium pentothal and hypnosis. I think if you ask him, he will tell you he was taken by the OSI to an office and he was given an injection and he was worked on.
They said you have seen something that we have known of for longer than any of you in this room has been alive. Here is the need for the security around it. We were made to sign documents without reading them, minimizing the events. They also showed us a film, and the film was gun camera footage without narration of UFOs that if it was ever shown, the game would be over. No explanation what it was, just a lot of mind games, and they said bullets are cheap, kind of joking at one time if we talked about it. I started to have symptoms of post-traumatic stress, which I understand now, and nightmares. It's not uncommon with witnesses. I go through these trees and dreams sometimes, and the most surreal things, situations, even Charles Halt's in them, and we're pursuing something that we don't want to see. I live in these things nightly, and there were a lot of people on this base that violated people's human rights, including mine, where there was mind control attempts for whatever agenda put on people, and this is all in 24 hours to 48 hours after the incident.
At this point in time, I realized it was an aircraft crash. I wasn't getting the smell of fuel burning. The job was identify, get the facts, report the facts, and let somebody else make the assessment. I had my notebook out, and I was taking notes.
Jim Peniston has brought a key piece of evidence back with him to Rendlesham Forest. His original notebook from the night that he encountered an unidentifiable craft.
The description of what was going on was larger white light ballooning. Approximately 10-15 meters from it, it was quite distinguishable. It was triangular in shape. It was not an aircraft, but it was a craft of some sort. Certain things didn't make sense. I couldn't determine the front. That was a problem. Second, it seemed running with no sound. Third was the aspect of having electricity in the air. I could feel it in my clothing, my hair, my skin. The next one is after I got up close to the craft. The writing changes. It changes from being written confidently to shaky. Can I stop there? Sorry. Any other time. Okay. Wow.
Body of opinion which believe that the United States in particular is in communication with the occupants of these so-called flying objects. That a good deal of exchange of technology has taken place, that the United States has made significant advances in various technologies thanks to information given to them by the aliens.
A story this big, there's no way it could be kept secret from the public. Wouldn't you say there's something like that that says that?
Well, somebody's kept it pretty secret for quite a while, haven't they?
There are only two conceivable explanations for what happened. Either a UFO landed there, causing the damage and collateral business which I have already mentioned, or the deputy commander of a United States nuclear-armed air base in Britain and several hundred of his men were hallucinating. Now, I put it to you, I put it to anybody with an atom of common sense. Either of those explanations, and they are the only two possible explanations, must be of defense interest. Don't tell me otherwise.
Can they be